Wow, that's kicking over so quick now. That is, oh, I have a problem. I just realized something. I bet you guys can't hear me. I'll bet nobody is hearing me. I'm gonna let that sit while I go figure something. I set a new scene up today to get this effect that I have right now. And right now the problem I have is I can't figure out where to set the camera. So audio is coming through. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna mess with it then. I'm just gonna move this. I think maybe right to right there. Yeah, that's fine for today. So I kind of sort of have my effect that I was looking for. You can still see this is Doug's stream. If I go back over here, it'll verify that.
Destination path is included in the
Now,
image.
can you guys
Oh,
hear Doug?
oh, that's right. I've got the wrong. Yeah, here's one of those gimmick issues where my backup drive is shown on the top, and intuitively I'm expecting my boot drive
Okay,
to show
good.
up on
That's
top. That's not the case.
fantastic
So here's
because
my
I
boot drive,
didn't even think about
image
this
list disk.
until just now when I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot maybe I've got to. Yeah. Excuse me. No, I do not favor. All right, so let's go ahead and minimize that. Should be seeing my icons now. And again, I'm not looking at anything but the blue screen in front of me, and I can see out of the corner of my left eye. I now have what appears to be something moving counterclockwise and something moving clockwise. Correct. The green thing is moving clockwise, and the other one is moving counterclockwise. Speedy C, Chris Garrett, Rick Lakes, Robert Michael, CFWW, Chris Garrett, Long Dog. Yeah, the transition now is just flawless. I mean, it's just absolutely flawless. I really, really do like it. And the camera's off, so this will drive me up a wall until I get this thing exactly. I'd rather sit right like this, but then I'm off at an angle. So anyway, go take care of some real quick business here, and then I'll get on with what I wanted to do today. Crickets plan. All right. So we'll go into Davinci Resolve, and this is how I did this effect right here. That's not what I really wanted to cover today, but I thought since that's what I was doing, I'd just go ahead and leave this up and show you. So this is pretty simple in that in the Fusion page, you take a background, make the background white. You take an ellipse, add the ellipse in there, which is this white thing right here. Go back over here, and because I had already created this elsewhere and brought it in on top, this is what it does. Now, if I go back over here to here and open this in Fusion and go to the ellipse, bring the ellipse up on this first screen, and if I grab this circle, and let's just say I go to right there, and then go back and view this, you'll see that it gets rid of. Maybe I should do that and just not have anything rotating. I don't know. I'll deal with that later. But um, the points went away because I changed the circle. So now I'm going to go back over to my ellipse right here. I'm going to bring it back out to, I think it was about right there. And there we go. So that's cool. But that's not what I wanted to show you. Let's go ahead and get to today's project. Go to Project Manager. I'm not even going to close this. I'm just going to jump over to here. Oh, and I got to mute the audio because there will be violations. I already got it muted. Cool. So, it was determined over the course of the last couple days and last couple nights that in order to add an effect on the video, you go to your effects tab right here, and I do not have my little gizmo turned on. Let me turn that on. I kind of do still like that. Put it up here so it's not in the way. So right now I've got the magnifier on. I have no idea how that looks. If I could get some feedback from chat, excuse me, that'd be cool. Parker Morris, hello. Good to see you. Can somebody give me a quick feedback on does this microphone really make this look better? Does this magnifying glass really make that big of a difference? And I'm going to say it does not. Yeah, it looks round. That it is. So let's close that. And then let's go to the mouse, turn that off, go back to this. So I've shrunk it down a little bit. I was playing around with it the other day, and I'll get that adjusted. Anyway, moving on. I forgot to set my timer, so we've been 5 minutes. Right here, kind of rehash this a little bit. If you zoom over this, it tells you what is going to transition from. That's what the transition is going to look like. And most of the time, it shows you into the next clip. So if we go halfway, if we were to move our playhead, let's say right there, then it should show you what it's going to be. So this is so simple. You just grab it and you bring it down, but you cannot put it on, although it's showing I can. You know, yesterday I couldn't do that. So now I've added a transition to this right here, which is cool. Got an opening transition. So what I used to do is I would go over here and I would fight getting a hold of that transition like that so that I could expand the transition. Well, I notice up here in the inspector, oh, and if your inspector's not on, just click the inspector and it'll come on. And verify you're on iris. And I can change the length right here. We'll strengthen that down to about 2 seconds. We'll take this back to the beginning. We'll hit play. And that's a 2-second transition. So last night, when I was messing around with this, I seen there's an arrow here. Gosh, what is that arrow? You click on the arrow, and you have basically here the same thing you have here, basically. And I tested that by, let's go down to the pentagon iris, click on that, and come down here and replay this. Watch what happens. It changes the effect. It's the little things that I overlook. It's the little things that somehow get by me. I would have done this way. I'd have went, oh, I don't like that one. Let's go down here and find this one. Oh, that's pretty good. And done it that way. Same thing here. I can go here. I can go to the diamond iris. I can hit play. And there it is. So crazy. Okay, point number 2 I want to make today. MP4, 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 I believe, MOV, MOUSE. Yesterday, I can't remember if we were able to put an effect on here or not, and we cannot because it is a .mov, and I have yet to figure out a way to do that. Now, there are several ways to convert to MP4. You can use VLC. Greg Guy yesterday sent me a link to, which I probably won't be able to find it. It's not in that one. It's in this one. Should be my last one. Yes, online converter. This is real easy. MOV to MP4 converter. Convert MP4 for free. So you choose a file, and I'm going to just go grab, let's just say, apparently 21's already been moved, so let's grab 23, click on that. Oh, is it only a one-time use that I used last night to test one file? Kind of looks like it might be, huh? Which is another point that I'm going to bring up today. Hopefully Wintermute joins us. Free accounts have a 1 GB max file. Please update. Okay, so maybe that's a little larger than I wanted. Let's go try that again. Choose the file. Um, and then it says convert to MP4. You click on that. So it's limited to size. That's fine. This part, the uploading part and the next part are actually relatively quick. It was I believe the downloading that took a long time. One of the 3 steps took a while to go. So I'll catch up on chat while this is running. The other thing is Long Dog put a link into chat the other day for free mouse pointer things. They're not free. The one I really thought I was going to get was called Spot on the Mouse right here. I was going to grab this one, but after installing the software and all of its features are available, however, a nag screen, and the nag screen is this right here. This is a nag screen. This is what I get with pointer focus trial version. It's a pain in the neck. So I just leave it highlighted and I move it to another screen. Anyway, a license reminder will appear in intervals, interrupting the work. Once a license has been purchased is not free. Purchased, and the license has been entered, the screen will disappear. I found that to be intriguing because this was advertised as a free product. So this is done. We'll download it, and it downloads it like normal. I don't even need to really stay there, so I'll go ahead and minimize that. We'll come back to that in a minute. So free is not free, obviously, and I need to convert this. So I did what one did I convert? 19, I think it was, or 20, whichever one. I can figure out what it was. I just go into my downloads and see what it was I just converted. Should be the very first one, number 12. So now it's converted to an MP4. I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to bring back up somebody just messaged me. I'm going to bring back up Davinci Resolve. I'm going to take out this middle section. I'm going to go to the media pool. I'm going to go find a blank area up here, import media. I'm going to go to my downloads because that's where it's at. I'm going to open. It puts it in there. When you have a million things, you got to go find it. And I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to split it for now because I want to fit it right in this spot right here. So I'm going to grab the tool and I'm going to bring that there. Because I don't have it linked, I'm going to grab the audio and do the same thing there. Now I'm going to bring this down here and bring that up there. So now if I go back to the effects library, transitions, video transitions, go see if I can do an effect here. Can I put binoculars on that? Let's see if I can put this on that. This is going to go above, I believe. Nope. Does it go in? Nope. I'll come back to that later. Let's do a Tony Wallow dedication and put a heart in here. And why is it not letting me do that? That's weird. I did notice sometimes last night, sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't work. I'm on video transitions. Oh, look, there's my nag screen, but I'm covering it up, so that's not too bad. Get that out of the way. Interesting. Very interesting. Can I put it on this one right here? I cannot. Huh. We kind of had this problem. You know what I think it might be? I think it might be rendering whatever little bit of work I've done. They're great tools. Yeah. It's free to purchase. Yeah, it's free to purchase. That's for sure. Um, I'll go get one that I will actually see. So this one I can put it on there. There it is. And click on that. Go to transform. Extend it out a little bit. That one went in there. This is an MP4. Oh, I'm an idiot. I see what I did. This is not an MP4. This is a .mov.mp4. So I missed a step somewhere. That's why I can't put the transition in there. I can still fade it. I can practically fade the whole doggone thing out, and it'll fade in like that. Just a simple fade. Now my nagging screen is covering up the chat. And you could also fade it out. Well, that's a quick 5 minutes. That screen is not supposed to. That nagging screen, which keeps popping up, which is now right here. I'm gonna move it up a little bit. You guys can see it. That's supposed to occur every 5 minutes. It's happening like every 10 seconds. So I'm gonna go back over here. I'm gonna grab the transition and get rid of that. Actually, get rid of that all the way. And then I'm gonna change this one to well, I think maybe no, that's not going to be it. We'll see. That I know that's not it. That's not the one I wanted. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. Let's go back over to effects now, and let me see. Since I was able to add that, and to get rid of this, right click on it, delete, and it goes away. So now I'm going to see if I can put a drone overlay on that. I can't. I was thinking effects went above it anyway. I know when you go to generators, I know they go above. I know that. I'm not sure why the effects is not working because it's an effect. If I click that, drag this over here, is it there? Yeah, it's there. I believe. Yeah, okay. I grabbed DVE. I don't want DV. I want binoculars. So it's there. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Let's grab. I've gone it. See, that was a quick 5 minutes. Let's grab the night vision. That's going to be pretty easy to see. Oh yeah, it just puts it on top of it. Okay, cool. Then we'll play it, and it's just there for the entire link. Now, can I change the? Can I do anything with the night vision up here? Nope. Effects, night vision. You can change the color. It looks like. Let's see if that changes the color. Yep. Can I change the duration? It doesn't look like I can change the duration. Unless I go in here to Fusion, and I can't go into Fusion. I should be able to get into Fusion right there. Here's a delete button. Gets rid of it. Another easy way of doing it. I just discovered that, by the way. All right, so let me look at my time. 18 minutes. That's pretty good. I've covered a lot today in 20 minutes. So a couple things. Well, now the camera way off. That's gonna bug me. That's even off the other way, the wrong way. Let's go right here. Okay, cool. So a couple things. One, I got my little effect. I do not like the box. I just cannot stand the box. Now, what's the difference between this and the box? Well, with a little bit of luck, I can change over to this scene, and now you see the box. This has got a box. I do not like the box. It just bugs me. Oh, hey, Doug. Doug showed up to say hi. He must be his day off again. All right, Doug. We'll see you tomorrow on your 2 o'clock deal. See you later. Thanks for joining. Appreciate the cameo. So this is the difference between the scene I did this morning, and it's a brand new scene. I set it up this morning, which is this one right here. So you can see, I don't see that there's a box there. I see the circular motion, which is gimmicky, I know, but I just like that a little bit better than that doggone silly, stupid box. And then I'm going to turn that off because we don't need to see introduction again. So you can see there's a box. I just don't like the box. It's me. I just don't like it. Now, I put the background in there. If I come over here and change the background on this particular one, and I go to green screen, I believe it's going to put me in the foreground, but I still got the box. I can still see that silly box, even though it's not too bad there. I don't know. I'll mess with it. So I'm going to go back to the other one and see what just making that little change does. Kind of makes the green screen a little bit better. Doesn't really bring me to the foreground. Doesn't really affect this at all. So that's cool. The other thing I wanted to cover is a while back, BH Ringer sent me a link to a voice changer. And I actually looked at 3 videos today, this morning, for changing your voice. The one that caught my eye was hopefully it'll show up, and it did not. The one that caught my eye was, and if Greg's with us, it doesn't appear that he is. Doug showed him how he might be able to fix his YouTube thing. So the one that caught my eye was still not showing up. And it was just loaded like today. So let's go to history. Here we go. The one that caught my eye. AI voice changer celebrity voices are here for your live stream. So I thought, wow, cool. Celebrity voices. How cool would it be to use
Hello,
this?
my YouTube friends.
This is ground.
How cool would this be to use this and sound a little bit like somebody else? I don't know. It's not. It's clickbait. AI voice changer celebrity voices are here for your live stream free. Well, here again, it is not free. It costs 20 bucks to get the paid version. And if you don't buy it, you only get 7, and you can't see it because of the effect, but there's the 5, there's the 2, 7 voices to use. It's clearly clickbait, just clearly. So I was a little frustrated in that. I like to point these little things out. Maybe it will or maybe it won't help out. I don't know. I hope that it does. It brightens my eyes a little bit. So I'm going to get rid of this because it was a mistake. I'm also at the same time going to go in here to my downloads and get rid of it here because it's worthless. I can't use it. And then I'll fix it later on. Or you know what I could have done? I could have actually used a program that I use all the time now, it seems like, called Shutter Encounter, where you bring something in, you change the function that you want, hit start function, and it changes it. In this case, I can change it from MOV to MP4. And it's not all that bad. We'll clear this out. Let me go find something here real quick. Somebody keep an eye on the clock for me. 24 minutes coming up on my time pretty quick. I will be playing golf this afternoon. Pretty sure that is going to take place. I'm going to grab 912. I think that was the one I was using. So I'm going to just drag this over here, and I'm going to close this. I'm going to go into my function. Now, VP9 makes it a WebIn file, which supposedly makes it easier to be used on OBS. So we're going to change the function, and we're going to change it from an MOV to an MP4, if I can remember where that's at. I think you have to go if I remember correctly, there's MP3. I think it's 264 makes it an MP4 file. And then you can go into advanced features. I don't think I have to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start function. And you see down here you've got your progress. And I don't think I did this right. It looks like it's still staying an MOV file. Um, live and ooh, what happened to my... Oh, this is cool. I've never seen that. It says the meeting has ended after 40 minutes of idle time. Interesting. So I'm going to refire that. Should come right back. And there I am. I'm going to have to look into that. So now I'm going to move shutter encoder out of the way. And I have no idea where I put that. Probably back in my downloads, I hope. Yeah, it's the same thing. So I'm not doing something right because it's still MOV MP4. Don't worry, I do know how to do it. I just can't show it on a live stream. And there's our wonderful, stupid focus thing again. So let's look at that a minute and kill, well, it's 26 minutes. Let's not look at that. So I'll go ahead and kill this. And there will not be a daily Davinci over the weekend, as usual. There will be one Monday. I might get some thoughts together and actually have something constructive or instructive or something instructional to show you guys. Today was just, I wanted to point little things out that I've been noticing. And I wanted to show off my new little feature here that I've got that I like a whole lot better than the box. It's just me. I don't like the box. So I'll keep this running so that I can look at the chat comments later. If I see anything that's worth addressing, I'll copy paste it to a notepad and discuss it on Monday. Hope to see everybody tomorrow on Doug's. Probably see some of you. No, I won't see you tonight on Carrie's because, like I said, I am playing golf and I'm going to have a good time. Even if I play horribly, I will have a good time playing golf. So I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for being here. Thank you for your support. I see Blackwatch showed up just as I'm closing. Doug takes request. I don't know if he does or not. So gonna end the stream by pressing the button. I will. Yeah, I seen that you mentioned a suggestion, LD, and I'll go back and check it out in a little bit. Like I say, I always leave this and go check it later. So the thing that you got to remember with my friend is this. And I'm not saying this to be mean to him whatsoever. He's a very good friend. He's not that computer literate. Um, and I'm not kidding you. If I were to call him and say, take a USB and put it in one of the ports, if put a flash drive in a USB port, he'll be like, huh? Do I got to turn the computer on for that? Anyway, enough of that. Yeah, well, it gives me an excuse to go to Vegas. I don't know. Is it worth it? I really don't know. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I am at 28 minutes, 20 seconds. I like to keep it around a half hour, and I'm right in that ballpark. So, once again, thank you. See you tomorrow on Doug. See some of you maybe on Carries tonight. If I don't go play golf.